one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears. This side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see. Looking to throw right away. Completed to his running back. Escapes a defender. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. Dancing past him. Nice cut back to the right. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that. The Giants and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run. Breaks the tackle. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Big gain downfield. Has room down the left sideline. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pull out in front further, 13-zip. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well.
Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. First down, play action. Buying some time right. Moving right. This is caught inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Throw is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside, defense.
Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Giants ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone, but through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's a design run. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants make it a 3-possession game.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys.
Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. All in left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It seems like a lot of the time Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23.
They look against the blitz.
First down, New York.
On the move, headed right. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants continue dominating in our opening half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense... Giants ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. They'll run here on 1st down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. They're going play action. Brought in right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Looking in the air here. Rolling left, buying some time. Get some space around midfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
They're throwing it. Hits him on the out route. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Getting out to his left. Complete beyond the bunker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
From the red zone on 1st. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think?
Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. Hits him on the in route. Quick rally to catch by the defense, stopping the game at the 33. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Gain of 13 yards.
Sign quarterback run here. Fights his way through a tackle. Still fighting forward. Touchdown, New York! The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Airing it out to start this drive. Continuing to move past the 45. He's going to bring this down to their 35. 35 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
It's a gain of 35. And the
Back
Giants
to throw.
1st down.
Firing one deep for the end zone. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Giants ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Shoots away from one. Completed over the middle. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Gain of 14. 1st down.
Line up the design keeper. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Sending him on the dive. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. To no one's surprise, Brock, they lead in this one, and that lines up with the type of performances that we've seen from them during this 10-game winning streak. Back to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Sends this to the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Giants are running them out of the building. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money. The Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. It's an option right that begins this drive. They pitch it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
First option gets the give. It's the fullback running with it. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
First down, New York.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock, so we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided. He's drawn up for him. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.